Hey gang, it's me, Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm going to bring you a tutorial on how I'm going to embellish this amazing box that I got yesterday. This is look at this box, OMG. This is why I shop at thrift stores. I got this at my favorite thrift store yesterday. It's one that I have to drive a little ways to get to, but it's the one that I know I can always find, or almost always find, great boxes to alter. And every once in a while I find not only a great box but a phenomenal box. And you guys, I got this box for $1.50 at my thrift store. This is the one and only thrift store that I can still go to that I know they haven't changed their prices. They haven't increased them to normal price range, where you would pay for something, you know, if you bought it brand new in a store. I noticed that a lot of the thrift stores have been doing that. Goodwill and Salvation Army has still kind of been okay, but they have increased their prices as well. But this particular store is, like I said, a little ways away from my home, but I don't mind driving there if I can find great things. I hit the jackpot yesterday and found a whole bunch of really great boxes to alter. I did another video this morning where what did I alter? Oh my goodness, I've already forgotten. I made the flowers. I made these flowers. And then, so you're going to see a video where I'm going to show you how to make these amazing flowers. But I also showed some of the boxes that I got yesterday. And for the most part, all of the boxes I got were between 75 cents and $1.50. I paid $2 for one of the boxes, but that was because it was filled with Christmas cookie cutters. And I paid $3 for another one that was huge and is a super cool box. And so I paid the $3 because it was worth it. I would have paid more for this one, but I didn't have to. It was $1.50. And then I also got one of my little alarm clocks because I'm having trouble finding those. I found one of those. That I did pay $5 for, but those you pay $5 no matter where you go to any thrift store or more. Some of them it's 10 bucks. So I was thrilled just to find one. And so every time I find those alarm clocks, if you guys see those, that's my thing. I have a video out where I've altered one of those little round alarm clocks, and it's super cool, and you can do really amazing things with those. So go check out. In fact, what I'll do at the end of this video, I will post my video on how I altered one of my alarm clocks. You guys will be amazed. It's one that I did quite a while back, but it's well worth watching. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this one, and it's going to be super fun, and you guys are not going to believe what it's going to look like when we're done with just these few. I'm going to try not to over embellish this one. I'm not doing anything to the inside. That's what the inside looks like, and the outside originally was this brown color. And so I painted it white with my Rust-Oleum 2x premium primer and paint, and it's an ultimate coverage. It took one coat to cover this box. That's it. And so I love it, and I'm super excited about this one. Can you tell? And these are some of the embellishments. I got these from Kiki's sale. I got a little box with flowers and things, and I got some bling that is out of this world. Let me show you. I got a couple more of these pretty embellishments here. And this one is a vintage one that she sent me. But Debbie just sent me a really nice care package with some great stuff that I can use in my projects. And so anyway, I'm going to be using one of those in this project today. And I'm trying to decide, I don't know if I want to use this pink or this more neutral one, but I think I'm going to use the pink because it really goes nicely with the center piece. So I'm not going to change my mind on that one. I'm going to leave the pink one out. And then I also have this lace that Debbie sent me that is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to be using little pieces of that, and I've already cut some pieces off from that. I'm going to try not to cover up too much of these pretty ornate designs in the box. And this is the kind of box I like because if you can see this beautiful, I call it a figure. This box has a nice figure. It's curvy, and these are the kind of boxes I love to alter. Anything with additional interest in it and ornateness, I just love them. So, and they're hard to find. I find a box like this comes to me maybe once a year or once every couple of years because they just don't have them that often. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this, and Debbie sent me this also. It's my pearl and rhinestone chain, and it's got the pink rhinestones and the white pearls in it, and I just love this on any project that I do. So Debbie, thank you. I needed some more of this. I was running real low, and so when I get low on something like this, I tend to hoard it because I don't want to use it all up in case I have something super fantastic that I have to use it in. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to, at the top of the box, I'm going to put this around on the inside, and I'm going to use my E6000 to do this, and hopefully I can get this to come out at a gentle pace. I opened a new tube of E6000 just because I want to try and make this go very smoothly and nicely. So I have a tube open, and it's a good tube, but it's just kind of already gotten a little bit messed up along the opening, and so I just wanted to use a tube that was cleaner, I guess. Sometimes I have better luck if I get a new tube out and do it this way. So now if my hands would just cooperate and not shake, I'd be in even better shape. So I'm just going to lay this with the rhinestones pointing up. Get that all the way into the corner there. And with this one, I'm actually going to snip it at the corners in order to try and get straighter lines. And I'm going to try and do this fairly quickly before this glue starts to really set, so that I can adjust these rhinestones as well and try and get them as straight as I possibly can. Now there's a few highs and lows on this edge because of the decoration part of the box, the decorative part of it. So there will be some highs and lows in the rhinestones, but it's not looking bad at all. I kind of tested it before I decided to do this, and I thought it looked good enough that it wasn't going to, it was still going to look nice. It was worth putting the rhinestones on there. So okay. So now I'm going to stand up here and get over the top of this so that I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Get any oozing E6000 out of the way. And really the only places that I'm seeing that it seems to want to have visible highs and lows is at these two ends here, because this decorative part seems to be more raised than it is even on this edge. So, but that's okay, it looks all right. And there's going to be lace and things that are going to kind of come out and go over parts of that, but it looks really pretty on the box, so I think it's worth having there. I'm gonna turn that light off for a minute. So that's what it looks like on there. It's just a very tiny rhinestone, 2mm rhinestone chain. So it's not, you know, it's not real big. And then I'm gonna also put some along this edge of the box, the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my E6000 again, getting as small an amount as I can that I know won't dry on me right away. And this I'll just go around the entire box with my chain. I won't cut it off at the edges. I do want to make sure I have that glue touching every surface all the way around, so that that chain doesn't have an area where it can start to fall off over time. And this I'm going to take to these back. There's a little portion that does stick out here in the back. I'm going to take it to that spot, and then I'll add a piece in the middle. I'll show you that in just a moment once I get this on there. And I really kind of need to start at this edge because that's where I started putting my glue on. Just very gently tapping it down. And it's nice because the edge that I'm putting this on now kind of is shaped in such a way that the rhinestones kind of want to sit facing up naturally. So it's nice, I don't have to fight with it to get it to go in the direction that I want it to go. Because usually on these edges I really do have to fight with the rhinestones to get them pointing in the right direction, because I want to see them from the top of the box and from the side of the box, but mainly I want them to point up. And it's just not always an easy task. A little bit of glue right there. And then I'm going to put a little bit in this little middle section here. On the back. And again, I'll show you guys why I had to do that in just a moment. I'll show you the box and how it's kind of designed in the back that I had to do that. Make sure it's straight. Okay, so now we've got it all along that edge, all the way around, and then I'll show you the back. You can see how I had that middle section that had these two, these things on them, and I had to go around those. So I just put that one little piece in the back there. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue my flowers down, and these two flowers are gonna go on the top, and I'm gonna move them in just enough so that they're not totally covering this ornate design. However, some of the lace that I'm gonna put on there is going to cover part of that, and that's okay too, because I still have it all around the outside of the box. So I'm gonna try and be okay with that, because I do want the lace on there. This is a nice thing that would be great to give to somebody as a wedding gift or a bridal shower gift, that they could put keepsakes from their wedding in. I think it's just gorgeous, and so for that reason I had to do it in the whites, and of course there's pink in there, so provided that their designs are in like pinks, then you know they're good to go if they've got some pinks in their wedding colors. So I'm just going to take this and put a little piece of glue. I've just got a little piece of this lace that I'm going to put on this front corner here. And I'm going to tuck it up under those flowers so that it tucks back a little bit. And I still have some of the ornateness from that design popping out. And I'm going to put this piece back on that side there, making sure I have it turned in the right direction. And I'm going to lift my flowers and just pop that right under there. And let's see, I'm going to put that piece there. And I'm going to have a piece coming out over in this corner back here. I'm just debating on if I want to use this bigger one over there and just use this small one back here in this corner. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I just have a little small area in this back corner. To have that coming out of, just like that. And then this one I'll just, I want to use that one or this one. And then maybe have this one coming out here. I do want this lace kind of coming out around the entire box. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna pop some glue under that one. And this one right there. There. And you can see that lace really makes a difference in how that top looks. Is that not the most gorgeous thing ever, you guys? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this box. It's unbelievable. This is like an all-time favorite for sure. Okay, and I want to take a couple of these pearls, these faux pearls here, and I'm going to have a couple of those kind of popping out in a couple places. And I'm using these because they're kind of that iridescent, clear pearls. And I thought it would go nicely with the rhinestones and stuff. So that's why I'm using this particular chain. Usually I would use my my pretty beads that I got from Kim that are like variable sizes, but I wanted to go with something just a little smaller on this today that can just kind of be there but not be too in your face. So I'm trying to use self-control today. That's what I'm doing. And let's see, I want some to come out of that back corner there. I'm just going to put a dollop of glue and lay those pearls right in there and press it down. And I think I actually need one more piece of these pearls. They got kind of wrapped around my little mousse here. It's so funny, you guys. I have a neighbor that just sold her house. I've lived in my home for 23 years now. She just sold her house. She lives in my favorite house in the whole neighborhood. It's absolutely stunning. It's one of those that you would see in Town and Country magazine, you know, just a very old, it's an older house, and it's very very country, just gorgeous, gorgeous house. And she has taken such good care of this home, and she lives there by herself. And I didn't know that. All these years I thought she was married and all of that. I think her husband passed away a few years ago. Well, we've really never gotten to know each other. She's kind of up at the next street on the corner, and she's come to a couple of my yard sales and stuff, but you know, we've met, said hi, and then we've kind of not hung out or talked much. And I just found out that she's a crafter, and she's into the same kind of crafting that I do. And all these years we've lived in the same neighborhood, within a 2-minute walk to each other's house, and we never knew this about each other. And that makes me very sad, because I could have all this time had someone that I could have been doing some crafting with. And now she's leaving. She's moving down by the beach with her daughter and granddaughter, and I'm so excited for her because she's going to be living in one of the nicest towns in California, #1, and she's going to be with her daughter and granddaughter, and I think that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put this last piece of bling here on the top. Here I am talking away, and I'm not talking about my project. There's that. And I'm going to honestly say that I think this is the most beautiful box I have ever done. And I love it so much. And this one will be for sale in my Etsy shop if you're interested in buying it. But there you have it, you guys. Thrift store box. Super fun project to do. And using, you know, mostly kind of shabby chic decorations and stuff. I've come up with something that has class and style, and this is a higher end piece, and I just enjoyed making this so much, and I'm glad you guys were here to watch me do this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this will encourage you all to get out to your thrift stores and find old boxes and things that people thought were trash. They gave them away. They just gave these things away. And why, I don't know, but well, I do know, because they don't craft, they don't have that thing where that draws them to altering something like this. I've always had it in me since I was a kid to alter things and to make old things look new. And you know, when you grow up and you don't have a lot of money, you find ways to, I used to make my own costumes when I was a kid, you know, for Halloween and things like that. And I just think it's so important to use your imagination, take something, look at it, and realize that just because it looks not too attractive in its current state doesn't mean you can't very easily take it, paint it, refurbish it, and make it look like something like this. And you guys can't tell me that is not the most gorgeous thing ever. And I am super proud of this project. I've enjoyed doing it for you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope that this will encourage you to subscribe. I'm going to be doing lots more videos. I have a ton of boxes that I got at my thrift store yesterday, so I will be doing some more. My friend Gail Flemings, who has a YouTube channel that I watch, is sending me a package, and she says she's going to be putting a bunch of cigar boxes in it. So I'm going to have some cigar boxes to alter as well, and I'm looking so forward to that, because I have been looking for cigar boxes and haven't been able to find any. They're really fun to alter. So anyway, this is it, you guys. Hope you'll subscribe to my channel. If you're not, hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do future videos, and make a comment down below. That really does help my channel. It helps me get put in front of other YouTubers, and it changes things in the algorithm so that YouTube allows more people to see my videos. And that's what I need right now. I'm trying to grow my channel, trying to grow my Etsy shop. And to those of you who've been shopping in my Etsy store, thank you so much. I have several great subscribers and friends that have been shopping over there and supporting. We really need it right now, so it's definitely blessing my family. You know, and I've just got so many of you. I'm not going to name names right now because I'm afraid I might leave somebody out, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you all know who you are, and I thank you so very much. I'm going to come out with a list of just first names of people that have been supporting my channel, and I'm gonna put that out for everybody to see, and especially those people who have helped me so much. Everybody have a really blessed day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. God bless.